Listen, you guys, it seems like June 20th, we might be in for a treat because it has been indirectly confirmed that actually there is a song on Lil Wayne's album with Nicki Minaj. And we're also going to be discussing about Forbes and how Rihanna's net worth has seemingly decreased. And we're also going to be talking about other women that have been featured on the list as well. And at the same time, it seems like Advovo BBL's husband has decided to deactivate everything. And meanwhile, Bongo 2 is getting, I don't know what to say is happening to her at her meet and greets. These are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello tea lovers and welcome to the tea blog. I trust you guys are doing well and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So, first of all, let us talk about this entire situation with Nicki Minaj and Lil Wayne. Rumors have been flying around that actually on Lil Wayne's album that is upcoming, Nicki Minaj might actually be featured. But it seems like, well, that is no longer just a speculation because there has been an accidental confirmation of the feature. Now, Ticketmaster, whilst writing about the upcoming tour, for those of you who do not know, Lil Wayne is actually going to be going on tour for his upcoming album. It seems like, well, Tyga is going to be there. One thing about Young Money is they will definitely put a Tyga on, most of their projects. I mean, they try by all means to come through for him, given that his career really didn't take off as the other two, as Drake and Nicki Minaj's career, but they always find space for him in their own success. And I absolutely love that for them. And I love to also see Lil Wayne including Tyga in all of this. But that being said, Ticketmaster, whilst writing about the tour, kind of spilled the beans before it was time, I guess. This is what they wrote. Allow me to read. They said Lil Wayne will be bringing Tyga and Belly G, I don't want to say the G word, Cushington along on all dates, as well as no cap on selected dates. Be sure to check individual event pages for details. With a legacy of genre-defining hits already to his name, Lil Wayne has continued to add to his repertoire in, recent years. 2025's The Carter 6 featured collaborations with artists like Nicki Minaj and Lil Baby, while also showcasing his ongoing creative evolution. So I guess the plan was probably to announce the features and then for this article to actually come out. It seems like, well, it has been done in reverse, and Lil Baby and Nicki Minaj are going to be on the Lil Wayne album. Of course, people have mixed feelings about it, with some people feeling like Nicki Minaj continuously comes through for these guys from Young Money when they themselves don't have the same energy when it comes to coming through for her. But I'm like, on Pink Friday 2, they came through. So I don't understand why people feel this way. And personally, at this point in time, I just want a Nicki Minaj song. It has been boring in the female rap streets. And if the Nicki Minaj song is going to come with even Cousin Sloth at this point, I wouldn't mind. Like, that's how bad I need a Nicki Minaj song at the moment. So honestly, I cannot wait to see and hear what Young Money has in store for us in as far as the Lil Wayne album is concerned. Do you think that this is a usation situation, or do you think that, well, this is Nicki being loyal to who put her on when nobody knew her like that? Moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about, let us talk about Bongo 2's best friend. You guys know that Asian Doll, in her mind, is besties with Bongo 2. And I guess up to now, she hasn't learned that Bongo 2 is not loyal to anybody. She will love you and support you when it's beneficial, literally. If you think I'm lying, ask Kelsey and the other Kelsey. They will tell you the kind of person, that she is. So it seems like Asian is over the moon because Bongo 2 send her some gifts. For those of you who do not know, Asian is also expecting, and so I guess these were gifts for that. But this is what she tweeted. She said, "I love my friend real bad, OMG at the stallion," and she posted along with a video of LV gifts that had been sent by Bongo 2. Long live their friendship. Okay, still speaking about Bongo 2, it seems like the PR stands, she's going left, right, and center to try and take back the narrative from the Tory Lanez team after the recent revelations, because there is also another video that is now circulating on the internet from the meet and greets that she's having. When this entire situation was happening, what started was the swimwear nonsense, to try and distract people. And I guess she realized that it's not getting a wave. And I've noticed that what they do is whenever there's new information that's coming out, or whenever people are about to catch up, with some of her lies, what they do is they do these PR posts on different blogs just to see how people are going to react in the comment section. It's like testing the waters to see how much damage has been done with unseen footage and information and opinions like that. So now there's a video that's circulating, and it's for a fan who's trying to get close to her and grab her behind during the taking of course photos. And of course people are like, oh my god, this is the A word happening. And I'm like, she will use any and everything to get sympathy, because who was taking that video and why is it now all over the place, all over the internet? I have a theory that sometimes her team does put out these videos and these things. Remember the video that Milagro took the bait for? Yeah, sometimes I really do feel like they do set people up only to set her up in a space where people will start sympathizing with her. Moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about. Yesterday, we spoke about Advovo BBL and how the husband seemingly wanted to unalive Stephon Diggs over playing with, his son by having the same hairstyle. Okay, it's literally the same parting, because we cannot say hairstyle. It's just it's cornrows. Okay, so it's not like it's a unique hairstyle that Wavy had and that Stephon Diggs decided to copy. If anything, the only similarity that someone can talk about is the parting. But then again, it seems like it's the same braider who did both their hair. So maybe, like I said, that's the only parting that braider knows how to do. It seems like after sending out threats, he decided to take it, a step further by deactivating his accounts. And at this point, I guess this is him being defeated, or this is him wanting to have control over his emotions, which I don't blame him for. Okay, go back, calm down, gather yourself together, and try and gain control before you set yourself up for lawsuits. And if anything happens to Stephon right now, if somebody else targets Stephon, guess who's going to be blamed? It's him. So good for him for deactivating, in order that he regroups. That being said, the Transformer herself is out there also debunking the pregnancy rumors. Rumors have been flying around that, well, the Transformer is already pregnant for Stephon Diggs. And in as much as I do know that she is a dense person, that's one rumor that I'm not going to believe. At least I refuse to believe that she could be that daft, okay? I get it, she's daft, but not to this extent, all right? So that being said, she decided to post a couple of pictures on her Instagram. And it does look like she's trying to debunk the pregnancy rumors, because she made it clear that she was trying to show us her belly and to basically say, look at me, I'm not pregnant, these people are lying. And I kind of see that. I'm not really surprised that she is not pregnant. And in that picture also, Wave is in the picture, and he has a totally different hairstyle, which has Offset looking crazy, because it seems like whatever that hairstyle is from months and months ago, and currently Wavy doesn't even have the same hair. So obviously people are beginning to look at Offset sideways, and I believe this is exactly what the Transformer was looking for. I mean, she did go out here and wish that he was unalived, and that he gets unalived slowly, and I'm just like, some of the wishes and daydreaming. But anyway, let us move on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about. Let us talk about Forbes. Now, the internet has been buzzing in as far as the Forbes list is concerned. It seems like Rihanna is being discussed about specifically because of her net worth that has seemingly gone down. Now everybody loves Rihanna. Everybody celebrated when Rihanna became a billionaire. Everybody loves her brand. So obviously when there are reports that there has been a negative change in percentage of her net worth, people are worried. And it's not just a little one. No, it's actually a massive decline. So this is what Forbes wrote. Allow me to read. They say the pop star's fortune fell by 400 million amid setbacks at her key businesses. The CEO of a lingerie brand, Savage X Fenty, quit in August 2024 to take over Victoria's Secret. Sales are estimated to be flat at her cosmetic line Fenty Beauty, which she co-owns, with luxury conglomerate LVMH. Fenty Beauty launched in China last year amid what LVMH called a challenging environment. In more celebratory news, Rihanna revealed she was pregnant with her third child at the Met Gala in May. So it seems like, the change of the CEO might be the reason behind the fall in the net worth. And people have been, talking about this, saying that, where is the business headed? Because if now the sales are flatlined and stuff like that. But what I've noticed with a lot of these celebrity brands, makeup brands, all of these brands, oftentimes when they come out, they get all the hype. And then in the next coming years, there are new market, there are new entries into the market. And suddenly the hype sort of, slows down and the new people, the new, brands peak. I saw that happening with Rare Beauty. I saw that happening with Rode. Rode at the moment was like the in thing. And so I feel like it's kind of normal, okay? But for her to be able to make $1 billion out of that, personally, she will forever be gutted financially in as far as this is concerned. Because when she came in there, especially as a Black woman, her foundation game was just on another level. The way she was literally a disruptor in the market, that cannot be forgotten. I remember she came in with these multiple shades and, all these big brands were scrambling and, inclusivity. It was amazing. And I will forever say that she will forever be gutted, no matter how much her net worth may fall. But let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Sitting on top, of course, we do have Oprah Winfrey. That's expected. These are like the legends of entertainment. And there's also Kim Kardashian. And then who's another interesting person who's here? Taylor Swift, 1.6. And then we have Beyonce. Yes, we have Beyonce, and she has 780 million. And the change is actually plus 4%. So it seems like, it increased by 4%. That was the percentage change. And the write-up reads, in late April, the pop star kicked off her Cowboy Carter tour, which will include 32 stadium shows in 9 cities across the United States and Europe this summer. Talks of a residency at the Sphere in Las Vegas broke down last year, and tensions with the venue's owner, James Dolan, escalated this spring when a CGI video of Beyonce picking up the Sphere was shown at her first several concerts, prompting Dolan to send her a cease and desist later. Okay, we don't care about the mess, that's going down there. The owner of the Sphere was just trying to be extra. But anyway, that being said, that is also her net worth, and it seems like it has increased. So let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about the Forbes list and who you're rooting for on that list. Well, not to forget Selena Gomez. I love her, and she's also doing well. Let me just quickly check if hers went up or if hers actually went down. Let us see. Okay. Oh, she is a newcomer, so there is no change actually. Wow, she's coming in at 700 million. That is amazing. And I think that is all thanks to Rare Beauty. And I feel like she has to milk it, okay? As long as it's still trending, she has to make the best out of it, because we all know how that goes. I did hear that what's her name again? The rival, the girl that's with Justin now, Hailey. Yes, I did hear people saying that, well, she also sold her own beauty brand, and for 1 billion allegedly. I don't know how far true that is, but I also do know that she probably is not the sole owner of the brand. She does have investors as well. So, yeah, today we're talking finances. Let us move on to the next thing that we are going to be talking about. Let us talk about the Bubs. Okay, the Bubs are out here again feeling like they got the last laugh because, well, predictions are in as far as Miley Cyrus' album is concerned. You guys know that she released a song, Something Beautiful. Well, I'm not assuming that everybody knows this because it is not making as much noise as people, would expect from her. So the album is called Something Beautiful, and the predictions are in, and they are saying that it is aiming for a number 2 debut on the Billboard 200 with only but 48,000 units for the first week. Now, if you're an OG Bub, you probably know why some Bubs are celebrating. This. Because some people say that, well, when Miley, that night, the Miley was good night. Some people say that, well, it kind of escalated the H train for Nicki Minaj because allegedly the people behind Miley or Miley's dad is, connected with some of the industry handlers and stuff like that. And that might have escalated, this entire wagon of people that, while we're out here to get Nicki Minaj. So I don't know, you guys. Let me know in the comment section. Do you think that they are way past that and it should be looked at like it's in the past? Or are you one of the Bubs that are like, listen, we are still going to laugh when something like that happens to somebody who seemingly has some tension with Nicki Minaj, despite Miley herself coming through and, making it clear that, well, she doesn't have any issues with Nicki Minaj. Let me know in the comment section what you think about that. You guys, I'm sorry, I was about to be done, but I just saw something just as soon as I opened, Instagram, and it's a clip from the Transformer. She is claiming that, well, she is with Stephon Diggs because God told her to do that. I don't know how to feel about that, because at the end of the day, I don't want to come off judgmental. Hey, I don't know which God she was talking about, and I do not know the relationship that they have. But if she says God said it, then maybe this is my cue to mind my own business in as far as that relationship is concerned. Because what do you mean God told you to be with Stephon Diggs? You guys, things have gotten spiritual, and when things get spiritual, I just step back, because I'm not a shaman, I'm not a prophetess, I'm not any of those things. So who am I really? Yo, okay, things got serious. Let me just insert you guys what she had to say. I'm shocked. Like, I'm literally shocked, because I was almost done and I wanted to talk about the UMG and Drake issue, but I guess I'll talk about it in the next video, because what? After I entered the Transformer snippet, I really don't think that I'm going to be coming back. So thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button, and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. I try to post each and every single day so that I can keep you updated in everything that is going on in the celebrity world and stuff like that. So until my next one, see you.
The person that I am with now, because sometimes I don't know, like I just feel like God would tell me to give him a chance, which is so weird. But like y'all be like, "Oh God, girl, you're being dramatic," but it's so weird. There was times that I used to be like depressed and I was like sad, and like my mind just kept going in circles and circles and circles. And for some reason, when I had those weird episodes, that's when That's when a motherfucker will like hit me up or text me out of the mood, checking on me and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know what? maybe I should just give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the person that I am with now because